A lot of cybersecurity companies claim they do platform security now, but once you actually get it into production, you realize half of them are still just a pile of disconnected tools pretending to be unified. And security teams are getting tired of stitching everything together themselves. So we reviewed the top cybersecurity companies for our 2026 rankings, and honestly, 3 of them stood out for very different reasons. First up is Cisco. Cisco's actually become a serious security player over the years. So they're not just firewalls, they're not just network switches. They've built one of the more complex and complete enterprise ecosystems across network security, identity security, cloud, and more. And if your environment already touches Cisco infrastructure, the operational visibility can be really strong. Now the challenge. Cisco's portfolio is massive, which means that licensing and product overlap are real issues or potential issues, and it can get confusing really fast. Next up, we have Dell Technologies. A lot of people still think of Dell as just, hey, that's the hardware people. And that's outdated. Dell's become a major player in cyber recovery, infrastructure security, as well as enterprise data protection. And right now, resilience matters just as much or even more than trying to prevent every incident out there, especially with ransomware groups targeting your backups and recovery environments directly. Dell's strength is really helping enterprises recover when things go sideways. But obviously, they're usually a lot more enterprise focused, so smaller organizations probably won't need this level of infrastructure heavy protection. And here's something interesting. One of the fastest growing areas in cybersecurity right now isn't detection, it's validation. So security teams really want proof that the controls they're putting in place actually work before attackers test them in the real world. And that's where Picus Security, our third one, stands out. Picus is one of the leaders in continuous threat exposure management, or CTEM. Basically, that's a fancy way of saying it continuously validates your defenses against real-world attack techniques, which is a huge shift from the old mindset of, let me just set it and forget it with these security controls. Security teams love it because it helps expose gaps before attackers do. But fair warning, this is more for mature security programs out there. If you've got weak fundamentals, like a lot of organizations do, validation alone isn't going to save you. It's not a magic bullet. So my quick take, Cisco for integrated enterprise security, Dell for resilience and cyber recovery, and Picus if you want that continuous security validation and exposure management. But these are not the only cybersecurity companies worth paying attention to this year. We broke down the top 25 cybersecurity companies for 2026 on eSecurity Planet. The full ranking is listed in the link below.